Dang, gender. Fast as hell, dude. Hope you're well, dude. I'm doing good, man. I hope you are as well. I'm doing really, really good, actually. I'm feeling really, really good. Feeling really happy with progress. Even to Mr. V, what's up elsewhere? Let's buy us some new spells, and we're just gonna keep on going on this bard. Oh, dude, what's up, Mesa Man? How you doing, buddy? Papa, only 10 more days or 12 depending on the server? Yep. What's up, dudes? How's everybody doing? Playing SK Injustice. Wife is sleeping, making ramen for the kids for lunch, so pretty good Mother's Day? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to anybody in chat that is a mom or a single dad taking care of shit. Mother's Day, let's go. Dude, Mesa Man, your streams have been popping off, dude. I've been lurking a lot in your Origins streams. Some good shit, dude. It's good to see. Waiting to eat with the wife for Mother's Day. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Papa, it's hard to believe how close to server launch we are. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of considered making a new level 1 character and just kind of playing around with it. But I think I'm gonna save that, like, rush, that exhilaration rush. I think I'm gonna save that for launch. It's gonna be quite the bewildering experience for sure. Hey, Hyper. Thank you very much for the sub, dude. Thank you very, very much, man. Already 2 months. I really can't thank you guys enough for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Yes, the stream's been awesome. Big thanks to you for the raids, brother. Really appreciate you. It's all you, man. I can raid, but if the people, if the people don't stick around, that's what's up. But you're keeping people around, man. That's what's going on. It all comes down to you. You're doing good. It's nice to see some EverQuest streamers get their comeuppance, that's for sure. Especially EverQuest 2. I've got like a nostalgic soft spot for EverQuest 2 because I remember playing it at launch way back in the day, and it was so nostalgic to be like, whoa, it's like EverQuest but in a different light. Taking a small break till launch, I log in and check Bazaar and stuff and do Overseer. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I will say, EverQuest for me right now is like a very much so like a roller coaster ride. There are times, like right now, where I'm really excited to sign in and do stuff. There's also times that, like, even the thought of signing in and doing something just doesn't really make me happy. How long you plan on streaming today? I don't know. Maybe 4 or 5 hours. We're currently in the middle of a really bad thunderstorm, So if I get kicked out because of power flash or something like that, it might wrap things up. Gonna eat lunch and we'll try to pop back in. Awesome. If I see you online, man, I'll probably drop people by again whenever I sign off, assuming, like I said, we don't get kicked off. What's up, Grim? What am I looking for here? Is there a Brell's Rest? Unrefined Brillium. There we go. Storm, really? Same here. You in Texas? I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in the OKC. And we're supposed to be getting some pretty gnarly thunderstorms today. So I'm just hoping that I don't lose power. EQ2, I didn't play as much, but I raided with a guild called 5 Rings for a bit. I never did any raiding with EverQuest 2. But I did have like a cool, like, clique of real-life friends that played back in the day. But we're talking, you know, circa 2004, 2005. My guild had a really big problem of making us feel bad if we missed raid nights to play EverQuest 2. So, way back in the day, that is. Of course, I mean, it was also like Gates of Discord launch, so who the fuck was trying to play EverQuest 1 at the time? That expansion kind of just made you want to bash your head into the wall. This might be, we might be a little in over our heads here, coming to the Underfoot. But it's an 85 hot zone, so hopefully it's going to be some good EXP. Oh shit, there's actually people chilling here. What you trying to do, bud? Looks like somebody's having some issues over here. The Foundation. Yeah, this is the Foundation. I'm gonna see if maybe these guys have a spot. Any chance you have an open spot for Bard? Gets a Discord's Omen is where I quit EverQuest 1 for EverQuest 2. Hey, what's up, Pixel? Yeah, Papa, that's when a lot of people kind of made a transition from EverQuest 1 to EverQuest 2. What's going on, Pixel? What are you up to, dude? On your way to work? Gross. We don't like work. I'm seeing if these guys have a spot, because there's only 5 of them. Dude, let's go. I got a group. I got a group on Vaniki of all servers. What the hell? Can you pull for us? We're lazy as fuck. I think the term you're looking for here is botting, and you don't want to die. This means you have to use your songs, right? I guess I actually have to do, like, songs and things. Let's do regen, mana, health, mana. I'm gonna do like bard things elsewhere. What's up? I might kill them. I kinda suck as a bard first time. Can definitely pull. What's up, Ominous? Scary Mary, we're doomed. Get those mezzes ready. Said, psh, no worries. Hell yeah, they said I can suck all. Let's go. Everything is okay, guys. Look at all those damn songs. Jesus. So it's official. These guys do enough damage that they hit through my Worm Slayer. I'm more than impressed, guys, that we were actually able to find a group. This is actually kind of beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Ominous, how you doing, man? How's your necro coming along? You still working on leveling him? Ow. He's 1 kill from 46, working on 3rd string at the minute. Oh, gotcha. Did we ever fart around with my cleric? Pixel, I don't think so. I haven't tried to sign into the cleric since what happened last week. I don't know if that was one of the characters that was hit. But I can still definitely try. I thought your whole crew was hit, so I hadn't even tried to sign in yet. Your cleric is pretty good, man. They don't need much gear. There we go. Ominous knows. Oh, my EXP boost wore off. That's why I'm only getting like 1% a kill here. He wasn't hit. Just the warrior and rogue accounts were. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Then I can still work on getting him some stuff. Like Ominous said, I think they were already pretty well off. The rogue especially, Ominous had pretty much replaced most of the augments. There's probably only a few things that would be even remotely beneficial for the price. Bags, Epic 2.0, Jansville, Feather, Steinhorn, and some other... Holy shit. Ominous with the hookup. This is one of the many reasons why we love Ominous around here. All 3 are set up for you. Dude, that warrior last time I played around with them was a beast. Bug grinder. Now you just need a guide on how to use it all. Pretty much. His cleric was already pretty well off. His rogue was already super well off. I think the warrior was the one that took the most work. Your tank's better than my tank. Your rogue on par with Sliver, and your cleric will never run out of mana. We love to hear it. We love to hear it, dude. It's fucking crazy how much damage these guys do. I'm using Worm Slayer, and they're still doing, like, hefty points of damage to me. Sounds like a pretty good 3-box crew. Oh, dude. They're going to be able to carry anybody in your group, is what it sounds like. With what Ominous did to hook him up, man. With those 3 alone, your Beast Lord should be solid. I think, did you have a Beast Lord? No, it was a Mage. Your Mage we just need to get an enhanced minion earring for, and that'll be basically all she wrote. Get the Cleric a little enhanced minion clicky. Dude, I can't believe I came down here and got a fucking group. That's actually insane. Can pretty much toss any 3 in there and be plowing through stuff. My squad is up to 115. Just got them in killing and over there now. Nice. So uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was almost really bad. Have the Druid, Beast, and Mage to finish. As always, I recommend putting a Bard in every group. Yeah. Bard. Who doesn't love a good old Bard? I have a Bard, but I don't have one. Not yet. That can be easily worked on. Speaking of Bard, I got my Bard that Ominous got up to like 113 for me. On FV, so that'll be something I'll have to go through and work with at some point. Maybe I should make one on my Chanter account. That'd actually be really solid. I mean, since Enchanter and Bard are basically kind of the same roles. Click that ring if you haven't already. What ring? Ring, Might of the Giants. Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, Day? How's it going, buddy? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday afternoon. Mother's Day. Yeah, AV must be having mommy issues too. That you'd rather be around EverQuest than your mom. Yes, a true EverQuester. Not really. It's just everybody made plans at a time that I pretty much have unanimously said that I'm unavailable. So I will be taking mom to dinner and getting her, I got her a fancy bottle of Oklahoma made wine. I'll be doing that on Friday. Going to a bougie dinner. Oh, we're not bougie. My mom is very simple. We're gonna get Mexican. She'd rather have unlimited chips and queso. And, you know, I typically kind of tend to agree. I'm that type of guy. I had a like, it's funny. Earlier today, just a few minutes ago, for lunch/breakfast, I had a leftover El Diablo burger in the 2001 era, aka P99er Game Breakers. So you're saying, since I'm easily distracted, that it might not be a good idea for me to play one while streaming? Is that what I'm hearing? We should probably pull back to the group a little bit. I just imagine like talking with people in chat, and then suddenly I pull and forget to mez or charm. You'll be fine. Okay, sweet. I like the optimism. I appreciate it. We're gonna pretend we don't all see how his group is attacking mobs. Honestly, that's the kind of curious thing I was talking about whenever I first joined because whenever I zoned in here, I saw this group just chilling here, and I was like, what an interesting coincidence. And it was also even funnier because they asked me to pull because they were like, we're all lazy as fuck. And I was like, ha, 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 ha. Yep. I think we know, dude. Is it my group? Thank fucking not. Is it a free group for EXP though? I'll take it. So yeah. I'm not mad, I think it's funny. What, this guy's group? Clearly using MacroQuest? Especially after the massive ban wave that just went out? Yeah. Yup. Yup. There's a reason there's even an emote for it, dude. You see nothing? Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I said, I just pop my lesson and I'll pull for these guys. Or, quote unquote, this guy. Wink wink. Oh, that's a twofer. I am gonna have to start digging through my AAs and seeing what other extra activatable abilities I've got now. What the hell? Ow. Probably the swarm pets. Yeah, the swarm pets I do already have on here. Lyrical pranksters and stone of whatever. Yeah, the Song of Stone. Most of Bard AAs you want to use on cooldown. Usually they're around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so I've got most of those so far then. I think I should be good for at least until level 80. Everything so far just seems to be improvements of current AAs. not really any extra activatable AAs. SK is happy. Good session. The Age Blade of whatever it's called that life taps is really handy. Age Blade of whatever it's called that life taps. That is like the most descriptive term I think I've ever heard elsewhere. Yeah, but you know which one it is though? Yeah. Yeah, I think I can do this whole pool thing. This is pretty nice. I think I just need to find a rhythm of what percentage to leave at so I can go grab something. Thankfully, everything seems to have a really quick respawn timer here, though. At least I don't have to, like, it's not like running across the fucking map for, like, Bastion of Thunder or something. Pulling a super chill way to earn EXP, it is. This is kind of nice. I need to get Power Walk in here so he can comment about how bards aren't pullers. Plus, until Miko ruins it, pullers get bonus EXP. What? That's not something I'm aware of. What is that? You're up for a challenge. Want to do my ranger next? Let's see. How far out do we have to go? We got like a really weird route of spawns here. As soon as you get Fading Memories, bards are one of the best pullers in the game. Honestly, I had no idea the fact that it's like an instant cool-off. Basically, there's an EXP penalty built into older air zones. Pullers don't get that penalty for some reason. He confirmed it in EQ Resource Discord the other week. Oh, that's... I didn't realize that was a thing at all. It's a thing implemented as the puller is often out of range when the mob dies. Oh, they implemented a bonus EXP. Okay, that makes sense. I always kind of wondered what they were supposed to do to counteract the times that the puller is like out of range. Can I target? There we go. That's interesting, though. It's nice to know that they have like a way to kind of counteract that problem. Ah! I literally get it here and then it's almost dead immediately. Must admit, I quite enjoyed that pulling session in Justice on my monk that time. It was strangely satisfying for the next mob to arrive at camp when the current one was at 5% health. Oh, we got two. Well, it's nice whenever the class that you're playing actually gets to be played as it's meant to be played, as opposed to using it for like a box crew, especially if you're like alt-tab click, alt-tab click, alt-tab click, and your puller is basically just another DPSer. This is why if I ever do box, it's like before level 50 even. Otherwise, it's just too much fucking hassle. There's only so much you can do when boxing, but when playing one, you can give it your full attention. Yep. Dude, what's up, Double? I like boxing shaman for hots. Cheetah proc, slow proc. pretty lax until 90. Ever correct time once again? Yes, sir. You got it, Devil. And another one. Nothing much, same old shit. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm playing in the middle of a thunderstorm right now, so we might get bamboozled with a disconnect at some point, but we'll handle it if that happens. Also with the box you can run a merc, and it does its thing even if you only press one button per mob. True. That's another reason why I do kind of like the simplicity of boxing like a mage, because it's literally just like, oh here, sick pet in, and done. Be safe, dude. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh. Mages have a great DS too. Yeah, mages chill because you can make a spam nuke macro. Oh. Helps if I attack the right one. Yeah, Devil, we'll be good. Like I said, thankfully it's just like a thunderstorm. There's not like tornadoes or anything like that so far. Knock on wood. It's still Oklahoma. It's still the middle of May. So it could still very much so happen. This is nice, though. In a single lesson, we've gotten almost 2 levels. This is very nice. What's up, Scar? How you doing, buddy? And oop. Stuck at work as per usual. Story of my life, buddy. Story of my life, buddy. Pixel, back to what you asked earlier. I know you were asking Ominous, but if you were talking about hooking him up with gear and stuff like that as well, your Ranger, I can definitely check into that, because I didn't spend any of the chrono that you bought last time. So I can still work on getting the Cleric a few better items, and we can also work on getting the Ranger some stuff too. 14 hours yesterday and another 12 hours today. Woo, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. That sounds super unpleasant. I hope you're getting paid overtime. I don't miss working long shifts at all. At all. Ranger would be cool. Yeah, we can 100% hook him up. Like I said, dude, I haven't touched any of the chrono that you used, that you purchased to upgrade the other guys, since they were already pretty good. I was waiting to see what all Ominous was going to do with them. As per Discord, parcel that equivalence back to Void 2. Thanks. Oh, dude. Thank you for that. Thanks elsewhere. Salary-based manager, so I'm screwed on. Oh, that's unfortunate, Scar. Do they at least give you like extra time off or anything whenever you have to do extra shifts like that? Like, do they give you bonus hours or stuff like that? Got my tunes at 55, so can use Rotting Fist now. Very nice. 579. Let's go. Oh. Our first stat over 1,000 is charisma. I think he needs a 10 power level. Oh, so he's kind of low level too. Why you gotta interrupt the songs, dude? Come on. Let's run EQ log parser. I'm actually kind of curious.
I'll get you there.
I want to see the damage. What kind of damage we doing here? Of course, the bard has high charisma. Yeah. Like, not just that, dude, but like it's 300 above the rest. It's insane. Just because of heroic stats. Can you tell me the HP of the mobs in that parse? And I presume they are 80-something mobs. These are... this guy's 86. So, let's see how much damage we've done here. So we're looking at the vicinity of 500,000 hit points. So about 500k, give or take. Come on, get my filters right. Because all the crit stuff keeps showing up over here. So yeah, about 500k. It's a long way from the 20k attack against mobs. Oh yeah. Oh, and these guys hit hard elsewhere. Hard. You know how like the fabled bosses I was fighting last night and they were basically doing no damage to me? These guys, however, they do so much damage, they hit through my 1750 points of damage protection, and they still hit me for 2,000. They hit really fucking hard. This is like the problem with Underfoot. This is why I was kind of dreading coming down here. Did you owe them money? No shit, right? 100% one of the reasons I was kind of dreading coming down here until I saw this group down here. Because I thought I was going to have to try to solo. Gotta love Underfoot. Yeah, Underfoot just... Oh. That's a 3 for... I hope I didn't just murder the group. Underfoot is gnarly. Yeah. Give everyone some extra damage. Still really good EXP though, with the lesson going, like 2.5% per kill. Yeah, Underfoot just doesn't play around. I would stay in the previous tier for an extra 3 to 4 levels and then leapfrog Underfoot entirely. Yeah, that's probably the best idea, to be honest. Because Underfoot was like one of the first big mistakes of having an expansion with no level cap increase. And whenever they have expansions with no level cap increase, they seem to have like a hard-on for the idea of making them hit 3 times harder than they need to. Because they expect the tanks to be raid tier tanked from raid tier geared from the previous expansion. God forbid you're coming back after a year. Can't wait for the broken mirror so I can get bent over as a tank again. Yeah, buddy. With Underfoot, everything just hit way too hard. It took like the problem of Gates of Discord content and amplified it. It's just insane that I literally have like 112,000 HP with the Worm Slayer, and these guys are like cracking me for 3 to 4% at a time. But honestly, elsewhere, that's normally what I would do. If I wasn't on Vaniki with this gear, I would probably still be in Fort Mech until like 84, probably maybe even 85. And then I would probably just go straight to House of Thule. Keep in mind, they literally buffed it and made it hit even harder in the last 4 years. So that's a great idea. Just about to work, I'll check back later. All right, Pixel. Have a good day at work, dude. I hope it's not miserable, man. Keep in mind, do I want to go to Underfoot? That's a no for me, dog. Yeah, no. Especially if you're coming in here without being raid tier geared. It's just not really a good time. Yeah, catch you later, Pixel. I do think we are going to use another EXP potion, though, since we actually have a group down here. I have no problem mass pulling light blues. Seems like a better idea than struggling. One death really puts a dent in your EXP per hour. It does. It like, in the overall scheme of things, it's very detrimental. It is nice, though. Like, my Bard is actually not just keeping up with damage here. He's actually doing pretty good. Obviously, the Rogue is, you know, doing twice as good for damage. But my Bard is, like, in second place most of the time when it comes to DPS. So that makes me pleasantly surprised for a Bard at this level range. Looking over an old log parse when fighting in the spiders in POI factory was killing 52 mobs per hour. So just about 1 mob per minute. That's pretty good. That's actually like pretty good. That's a twofer. Healing. Oh, there we go. Let's get everything in the right window here. It's basically the same injustice. You can kill this 15 to 12 to 15 mobs in 9 minutes. Probably get better EXP per hour than why it's somewhere else. Yeah, that's where, at the point with EverQuest where you have to really judge, You know, is the white con going to be better than 5 blue cons that I can kill in the same time? So excited for Teak, man. Me too, Meekin. No, sorry. Tormax. We're Tormax bros. Come on. All jokes aside, Teak. I'm really hyped, dude. I'm more than anything hyped to see Tormax flop. Tormax gang, yeah. I'm more excited to see Tormax flop and have them be so shocked. Having not played the random loot free trade stuff, it looks like it's going to be super fun. I missed out whenever Mischief, like, launched. So I missed, like, the balloon of the population. I only started playing in Gates of Discord, like, more than a year later. So it was shocking to see what it was like at the time. Because I thought, like, the meme of the free trade stuff, I thought it was going to wear off, like, really quick. I didn't know it was going to be, like, such an integral part of the experience. And, like, extra rare mobs and stuff like that. Seeing as Tormax was one of our best servers, we'll be launching another Aerodune, and I mean Tormax clone every year here on afterwards. Oh, yeah. Yep. We've given the people what they've wanted. The people wanted cake. So we gave them a moldy cookie. Congratulations, peasants. Now thank us. Thank us with your subs. I had a comment on one of my videos on YouTube for the announcement of the new TLPs. And I was bashing, like, me and several people were bashing TrueVox. And the guy was like, what's wrong with TrueVox? What, everybody wants to solo EverQuest these days? It's like, alright, you're jumping to conclusions. Nobody said everybody wants to solo. We just said that TrueVox sucks. Someone who can't eat gluten, I would take a moldy cookie any day. Oh, you can't eat gluten? I'm sorry, buddy. I'll eat enough gluten for both of us. Lisa are gonna have some more? Yeah. Lisa. They're like, you're gonna take our server we're gonna give you and you're gonna fucking like it. Yes, daddy. I worked with a coworker who couldn't eat gluten, and I always felt bad because they were always excluded from basically every meal outing. Hose your daddy? Yeah, hose your daddy. They were excluded from, like, every meal outing that we had because no one would ever bring, like, gluten-free items. What's the difference between Teak and Tormax? Okay, so Tormax is just a very generic TLP starting at Kunark, Humble. There's nothing special about it. No free trade, no randomized loot, no bonus loot, no rare monsters, just a TLP starting at Kunark. Teak is randomized bonus loot free trade. It's exactly like Mischief. Yeah. They're both TrueVox. Yeah. That's why the meme here for a lot of people is the difference between Tormax and Teak. It 100% felt kind of like a dropped ball. Only difference is Kunark start on both. I think you mean the only similarity. For 25th anniversary, you were kind of expecting something special? Yeah. Like, everyone was thinking it was going to be like a CeeLo's bonus EXP, free trade, But, you know, nope. No, I meant difference comparing TNT to previous TLPs, which started in... Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, comparing it to other TLPs they've ever dropped, yeah. That's the only difference. They called it a copy of their most popular server ever, Aradune. Aradune was supposed to be a special customer service server with like bonus events and stuff like that that launched during the pandemic, and that really never came to fruition. So the fact that they even called it that, they were just throwing the name out there. They really should have been like, oh, it's a 50 Dark Paw. Or they should have just called it a Yell At clone. Relaunch Legends server, $40 a month sub to play, super exclusive. I don't think they'd have the staff for that though, which was complete bullocks. I played an Aradune and there was nothing special about it apart from 2-hour-long queues. RIP. Don't you feel special waiting in this queue? Huh? Don't you feel special? Yes, I feel so exclusive. I feel so exclusive because I was waiter number 1119 and now I'm waiting in line 1117. It's my exclusive number. Only good thing about playing from UK was that I could actually play before most of America woke up. True. We call that cheating. $100% cheating. Time zone hack, yours for only E99. What? In American dollars, that's what? $13? Give or take, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this group has been super, like they currently are on servers like FV and Vaniki. Whenever the overflow's so big, it just attempts to join and it says it's full once and then it kicks you out. Where is the next set? There we go. Man, it's still just gonna be such a hilarious culture shock going from this server to Teak. This song is giving me Tears Don't Fall by Bullet for My Valentine vibes. Huh. No wonder I must like it. Dude, that's an old school song. Jesus Christ. I say old school, but it's like early 2000s. Bullet for My Valentine and Trivium are both doing like their 20-year anniversary for their like big blow-up albums, Ascendancy and The Poison. What are y'all gonna roll on Teak? Humble, I was originally gonna do a Rogue, but the more that I'm playing Bard, the more that I'm kind of tempted to play a Bard on launch. because this is actually like really nice. Really like Waken the Demon is their best song. Waken the Demon was a pretty good song too. Yeah, that was a really good song. Waken the Demon was good. Honestly, Forever and Always I think is their best song personally. It's like one of their big blow up songs. And was playing Bard. Ion is playing Bard, now you're playing Bard. I'm sensing a trend here. I was thinking Shaman or Necro or Enchanter, since I mostly play solo. I feel like Necro would be a really good spot for solo. Yep, go into the light. Such a good song, dude. Such a good song. Ooh. It's a yellow. It's funny you say that, Elsewhere, because I just it makes me think of remember in Avengers: Age of Ultron, whenever Iron Man and Hulk are duking it out, and Iron Man puts on like the giant Hulkbuster suit, and he's got Hulk down, and he's hammering him in the face with like the projectile fist, and he's like, "Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep," and he's just hammering the dude in the face, trying to knock him out. That's exactly what that makes me think of. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Poltergeist, I mean, that's another one. Oh, the little creepy lady. They're here. Yeah. God, that lady alone was like the scariest part of the fucking movies. There could have been no monsters in that movie and she would have been creepy fucking enough. Like, remember the little doll? True, yeah. Saw that film much younger than I should have and fucked me up for a good few weeks. My parents, I think I've said this story in stream before, but my parents showed me Stephen King's It, when I was 2 years old, and then took me to the state fair the next day. Do you know what was really big at the state fair in the early 80s and 90s, like in the 90s? Clowns. My parents took me up to I was like 2 years old, took me up to a clown, and I guess he was doing balloon animals or something like that, and I screamed bloody murder, and my parents, I guess, just didn't even think about it. Like, fantastic. Way to scar a kid for life. It's like, congratulations, I now have a horrible phobia of clowns. I knew someone who had a phobia of balloons, probably got one popped too close to their face as a child. Yeah, I think that's like, not like a super regular thing, but it's like a thing. Mine was clowns. The balloons is fine. It's the clowns that's a problem. just want to be Sam Winchester, even copying his phobias. There you go. Had a coworker scared of balloons as well. As a kid, it popped in his face and I almost choked to death on it. See, that's whenever it goes from an irrational phobia to a very rational phobia. Shortcake. That is a very rational phobia, then. Because having a fear of balloons otherwise is a very irrational phobia. But yes, elsewhere, exactly like Sammy Winchester. Exactly. If only that was something I could deny, though. Be like, nope, I'm not afraid of clowns at all. Oh, dude, an augment. Nice. I've gotten more stunned since I've been here in Underfoot than ever before. These things stun so much. Should have made an ogre bard. Sorry. I should have, like, written a stern letter to the devs and been like, listen, I need you to let ogres be fucking bards, please. By the way, anybody who does have any interest whatsoever in having a pet clicky that turns your pet into Emperor Sra, Eighth from YouTube is doing a claim run in about 2 hours. All you need is a level 1 character on Vaniki and an invite to the raid, and he can get you, once he beats the raid, you will get a click that turns your pet into Emperor Sra. For free. But you have to obviously pay to be on the server, unfortunately. But yeah, one of the reasons I want a really high level character on this server is mostly just so I can hit some old raid bosses for items like shrink clickies and things like that. I kind of want to have the same thing going on Vaniki that I have going on like Mischief and FV. Good to know. I just logged into Vaniki hoping to see people offering some of those kills, prepping for Teak. Oh yeah, Fend. I've got a truckload of those claims set aside here. And I still feel like I need more. Like I've got 3 tokens of the Magus, 2 food clickies, 3 Trinket of the Far Frozen Waste. I've got the drink clicky, which I'll probably never get another one of those because pretty much no one does those for free. You can at least get some cool titles too, and weapon ornaments that you can claim on other servers. But definitely, like, the most useful ones, the food and drink clicky. If only they had, like, a shrink clicky, too. The token of the Magus is really nice because it's a vendor, and it'll also evac you if you use it to go to one of the zones before they're available, like Nadaria's Landing. So if it's pre-Gates of Discord and you click on that choice, it'll just evac you to the front of the zone. As long as I get the food, drink, Western Ways clicky, I'll be happy. Well, thankfully the food and the Western Ways clicky are the easiest ones there. The drink for Lethar is typically one that people have to pay for, unless you know somebody. How hard is the food drink? The food seems to be pretty easy. The drink clicky is the hard one. Oh, you already have the drink clicky? If you already have the drink clicky, then you're gold, Ben. People give away the CT clicky all the time. Oh, dude, yeah, if you've got that one, then the Western Ways clicky and everything else is easy peasy. Now that it's no longer Fabled content, Yelling At can be soloed by basically any Joe Schmo at level 50. The CT stuff, if you go in an instance and you clear all of the golems, except if you clear the golems and everything, and then you disband the DZ and come back after the DZ request timer expires, the golems will still be down, so you don't have to worry about getting death touched, and then you basically just have to clear the DZ as a low-level character, and then you can take on Kazakh, and you're done. It just takes time and a little bit of planning. But yeah, I see people giving away claims and everything all the time on this server. Ooh, coming to think of it, I wonder whenever auto grant stops at this server. I haven't even thought about that far. So it's always 3 expansions behind. So if we're at the Ring of Scale or the Burning Lands already, I think we'll be good. Up to like what, 95? Well, either way, we'll find out whenever we get there. We'll soon find out. When you ding and nothing gets added, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. If that's the case, then this might be the highest level my bard gets. I mean, the good news is, to be honest, I really don't need a character above level 80. 114k HP at level 80 must have some good raid tier gear. Yeah, on this server, Paladine, basically, there's no level required gear, there's just level recommended gear. This has been way more productive than I thought it would be. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I really didn't expect to be getting this far today. I kind of thought we would get to like maybe 78, 79 Vaniki group content. Yeah, steak. I came down here to Foundation just to try to solo, and there was this group of people just chilling down here. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge group of people, if you catch my drift. And since I was a bard, I was happy to pull for them. Yeah, this is like the first or second group I think I've ever had. The first group was literally Ion and Shifty. So I guess that doesn't really count because it was pre-made before we even started playing on the server. So in pretty close, from like, you know, an hour and 10 minutes or so, I've gone from 77 to almost 81 now. It's pretty good EXP. It's a good thing too, because everything is starting to hit really fucking hard. That's what she said? Yes. Yes, indeed. You didn't clarify what was getting hard? True. Sorry. My bad. It was getting very hard, sir. It. That's all you need to know. It. Stuff and things. Used to like Dark Elves in the OG days, but now everyone is a Dark Elf illusion. Always on every server, and it bores me to death. Oh yeah, because Dark Elf illusions are pretty common. Honestly, if I ever have to pick between Wood Elf and Dark Elf, I'm always going to go Wood Elf. If not Wood Elf, then maybe Half Elf. Dark Elf Master Race. If I could be an Ixar, I'll probably be an Ixar. Like, if I could be an Ixar rogue, actually, without having to use an illusion, I'd be so happy. But unfortunately, that's not what we get. Gnomes are the master race, rogues are the master class. They're definitely the best race to kick around, that's for sure. Level 81, let's fucking go. Masterclass Necros. What? I don't know about that. Gross times 2. God tier endgame. Poop. Poop tier endgame. Poop. Hard to beat Necro when you can't find a group to level with. I will say nothing because I don't want people laughing at me. What are you gonna say, Vashir Kitty? Vashir Kitty Beast Lord? Whoa, now I play Cat Beast. Uh-oh. We've offended them. Oh, ow. Or what else is it going to be elsewhere? A ranger? It's a ranger, isn't it? You're going to say ranger, aren't you? The only good ranger is a dead ranger. Unless they're offering free power level, then Rangers rock. Oh shit. Got a whole new extra couple spaces for spongs. For spongs. Spells. Spongs. Jesus Christ. Not even drunk yet. Thongs, yeah. Oh, that does remind me. One of my teachers back in the day, you know how thongs are referred to as sandals? Way back in the day, people, like old people, used to call them thongs. My teacher at one point said that whenever we were going to have like a fancy reception, that he was going to be checking people for wearing thongs because they're not allowed. Like the look on everyone's faces, because he said it in front of parents too, that he's going to be checking for thongs to make sure people aren't wearing thongs, and he meant sandals. But thongs these days are not that. And that was probably one of the best experiences I think I've ever seen. A teacher's telling a whole bunch of grown-ass adults that he's going to be checking their kids for thongs. Still called thongs in the UK. Oh my god. Ranger is one of those classes I thought I would for sure love to play. Love archery, love elves. I love the whole idea of them, but I hate playing. Rangers are great, but only really shine in groups of 3 or more. They are definitely like a very support kind of group or class. Teacher fired for checking for thongs, examines feet instead. Yep. Because, I mean, we're talking, this is like 2004, 2005. So I was still just like a sophomore in high school when he said this. And just all of us were like, what the fuck did this dude just say? Checking for thongs. And he was like, yeah, you can't wear flip-flops, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. And we're like, call them that. Who the fuck calls them thongs? Had a prof once ask a woman in our class if she knew how to use latex. It is a thing, but it's pronounced latex. Oh. If you know, do you know how to use latex? Oh. And what? Are we talking like bodysuits? Like, are we talking fun things? Are we talking a condom? Pronounced latex. There you go. Sure, pull out a banana. I'll show you how to use latex. My next statement might get me banned by Nightbot, so we'll try carefully. Oh god. As long as you're not talking to a gay bar or talking about going to a gay bar or something elsewhere, and you're not just Mr. in here, you'll be fine. And same way words are different over time. There's a meat basis product, but basically looks like meatballs and oh. I am so fucking glad I didn't drop that word. Hovers over banned button, but sees elsewhere is not Mr. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really glad I didn't drop that word. Still on sale to this day in stores. Well, don't you guys over in that area just use that word to refer to cigarettes too? Because like we had to have like a come to Jesus meeting with one of the guys that I was playing with that's from the UK, because he liked to smoke cigarettes, and he was so used to just like casually being like, all right, I'm gonna go smoke, and he dropped the word, and we had two very gay guys in our group, and we were like, bro, you can't say that. Like, I know what you're saying, but it's like you can't say that, bro. At least call it a cigarette whenever you're around them, please. It's like, I know you have no ill intentions because it's like what you grew up with, but please don't. Well, I didn't bring any songs for 80 plus because I really didn't think we'd be getting this far. It still cracks me up that as all of my stats are climbing, my charisma is still the first over 1,000. Really surprised the meatball product has not been rebranded in the last 10 years, especially when half the population is scared or offended by the name. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just because there's a certain, like, grandfathering effect that people just don't want to mess with. Which I can respect. There's some crazy old names out there. Food like Spotted Dick, yeah. I sent a buddy of mine who's actually in the UK a TikTok video that's making fun of like UK guys talking about like meals that their parents and grandparents used to make. And just the way everything is described just cracks me up because it sounds disgusting, and like the random ass names. For being lazy, this group is extremely efficient at jumping on the mobs coming into camp. Yep. Soap, you got it. That's the most efficient individual group of people I've ever seen. Thinking of British food I would kill for some Yorkshire puddings at the minute. Excuse me? What's up, ominous? I was just admiring the accuracy of what is clearly 5 other individuals playing with me. Yes, all of them are doing well. It's crazy how they're using the same illusion and suffix. Haha, what a good group of players. Yeah, they're very efficient. At least 2 different people here, because they're talking to each other in group. Either that or they're putting on a really good roleplay show. A stick you held to illuminate things. Last time I checked, it didn't flash. Oh my god. What's up, Beard? How you doing, buddy? So committed to the act that they haven't in-group dialogue to fool the mods. Apparently so. And elsewhere it does flash. It flashes on, and then it flashes off. I'm just saying. It, however, does not have flames coming off of it like a torch. got nailed on. Oh, you too, buddy. I've talked to myself in Pain and Nine since boxing is really bad. Oh, you have, Gender? Hey, what's up, Mesa Man? Welcome back in, dude. Just got home. Welcome back, welcome back. Never quite understood the people who have to announce every time they smoke weed. I'm sure most people take a shit most days, yet don't seem to feel the need to announce it to the world. Yeah. That's pretty much what's happening in the group right now. It's pretty much exactly what they were doing in group right now. Ah, motherfucker. Stop stunning me. What the hell? What the hell did I just walk into? People are talking about this group of people I'm playing with having a conversation with themselves to make it look like they're not just one group being boxed by a single character. You never said, BRB, I need to take a shit. Zapoo-poo. My wife always logged in to run the cleric for res. Oh yeah, your wife. Wink wink. Oh geez, yeah. Oh. They only suspend my main account, so I'm fine with it. They banned all my box accounts though. Oh dude, they straight up banned them? Damn, Beard, you must have really pissed them off. Because I thought it had to be like a second offense kind of thing for them to ban them. To a group of complete strangers, no. Stream is popping off today. Yeah, we're having a pretty good day, man. Back in the early day EverQuest, you never had to say BRB taking a shit, you just poop socked. I think people back in my day, I was used to BRB bio. Not BRB, I have to drop a deuce. I just used red guides. Oh, that's what you were doing? It said bio. Yeah. That's crazy, Beard, because I thought it had to be like a second offense kind of thing for them just to straight up get banned. Shitting was safe for zoning and POK, shit, shower, and shave. Do you play any of the non-RPG style games? Just curious. Non-RPG. Well, I mean, I play Destiny 2. Like, Destiny 2 right now is probably, if not my favorite game, like one of my favorite games. I also play Final Fantasy 14. Recently, I was playing a lot of Helldivers too. But I guess those are all like RPGs still. So I guess not really non-RPG style games. Sales of commodes and EverQuest player kind of strangely synergistic coincidence. We just peed in the empty gallon. Destiny 2 is awesome, such a beautiful game, but I got bored with it for some reason. I got bored with it and I quit for about 2 years. So I'm coming back after a 2-year hiatus. So it's currently a really good time for me. I've got a buddy who joined me and has been playing as well. Like I said, I don't know, I stopped anyways gearing up to go hard on Teak. Just planning on playing legit anyways, yeah. Teak. Sorry, Tormax gang. We have to keep hyping up Tormax like it's going to be the next big thing. Funny how beautiful D2 is, but EverQuest 2 somehow always keeps me locked in. Oh, it's the same thing for EverQuest for me, dude. It's 100% the same thing for me. Pretty games these days do not equal, you know, replayability though. Not sure why you would need to poop sock on raids. Most of the time is 3 hours sitting around doing nothing. Honestly, just botted box to play as a filler until the TLP. Yeah. Unpopular opinion, more people would play EverQuest legit if LFG actually worked. How dare you? have the audacity to say something so true, so real. It's almost like the population was the problem. Seeing how dead Yelenak is currently, I wish Tormax will succeed, but I have serious doubts. Yeah, it's not. I mean it in all loving kindness. The only reason Tormax is going to have any population on it at first is because of the server overflow from Teak. What they're going to see is Teak is going to be so overloaded that there are going to be people playing on Tormax out of pure desperation. And they're going to be like, look, guys, Tormax had this much population at launch, too. Wow, look how great this server is. But it's going to drop off once everyone goes back to Teak. Trust me, I love EverQuest, guys. I love Darkpaw, Daybreak, whatever. I want them to succeed. But whenever certain decisions are made that are just so glaringly... it's the nicest way I can put this. Ill-advised? No matter of endgame utility will fix 8 people all within 10 meters of each other. That's really what makes raiding unattractive, grinding a strat on one boss. Mob sucks, it's sometimes necessary to progress. Love-hate relationship for me there, but you gotta do it for the best in slot items, yeah. Stupid, yeah. Gender, that's definitely a good way of putting it. Like I said, I love seeing, you know, bits and pieces of the game succeed, because I want things to, but sometimes you have to put some fucking innovation in. Laziness is not always the proper answer when it comes to a server, a game this old. Gotta wonder what they're thinking with it. I'm sure they've seen the community's feelings on the server. They're not blind. Yeah. My mama always said, stupid is as stupid does. Yeah. Do a great job keeping up with your viewers' input. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I try to. Because, like, it's one of, like, the things that bothers me the most about certain streamers is, like, their inability to even respond to people that are talking. Quit making me look bad. Nah. I've said it before, to me it's too stupid to not have a reason. I think it's meant to funnel players to EverQuest 2 Origin server. I still agree with you there, Beard. I still think that that's actually kind of it. Because EverQuest 2 has clearly been their baby for a long time, because EverQuest 2 even still gets guide events, but EverQuest 1 doesn't. So, and I'm all for it. I want to see EverQuest 2 succeed. If Origin server pops off, I would love to be an EverQuest 2 streamer for a while. These I look in 2 different directions, one to the left, EverQuest Queen, and one to the chat window. Yep. Fighting with your customers is never a bad thing, or never a good thing. Yep. This is one of the cases where the customer is always right is actually a true and real statement. Because not only are we the ones funding the experience, we're the ones who are literally keeping them with jobs. What's the opposite of cross-eyed? Cross-eyed? I'll be checking it out for sure. Yeah, same here. I'm hyped. Hyped. I'm going to put as little thought into it as possible, because Teak is going to be occupying me for a while, but once the fun and excitement of that does indeed wear off, and it's gonna, EverQuest 2 is gonna be the place to be for me. Worst case scenario, it's too grindy. I don't really get what I want out of it, and I just come back to EverQuest 1. Especially when you're advertising job openings to, you can't fill. Oh yeah, I really hate how live EverQuest 2 servers progressed, or regressed I should say. It's an inflated and convoluted mess, hence the attraction to Origins and TLE. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, it's ridiculous, Mesa, man. Like, we had Ion, who took me and my group from like 1 to 95 in EverQuest 2, and the numbers were getting pretty insane by the time we hit 95, and I saw like raid videos of people playing EverQuest 2 content, and they were literally hitting for billions and trillions of damage. Like, that's fucking excessive. Or you could play one of the other thousands of other games out there. True. Gasp. Yeah. You shut the fuck up with those brilliant ideas, sir. No, I've got lots of other games out there I still want to play. I mean, I still need to finish Final Fantasy 16. I still need to finish God of War Ragnarok. I mean, I still want to go through and play on stream Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth. So I've still got... The docket's still full. Like, we're not going to run out of stuff to do. I need to get 16's DLC. Is it already out? Because that's like the Leviathan DLC. I need Final Fantasy Remake 2 to hit PC. Yeah. I really liked 16. 16 was phenomenal. I liked it because I'm already a huge Dark Souls Bloodborne fan. So it was very... it reminded me a lot of that. It's really good. Bad. I mean, devs don't know live is beyond the point of no return, so they keep pumping out the TLE servers to keep the dream alive. I get so mad thinking about it because up to a certain point they've had such a great name. I can see that, dude. The live servers are something, like, they're in a really weird spot because I see what they're trying to do, because bigger number is better for the general consumer base. Bigger number means better. So that's why I think they're not doing any sort of a squish, and they're just letting things reel out of control. Because they really need to do a massive stat squish like World of Warcraft and FF14 has done. I love hearing that. I'm a Souls enjoyer. You got Bloodborne, favorite fucking game. Favorite fucking game. I could almost say it's probably my favorite game of all time, which is saying something considering the game that I'm playing right now and that I've shown like hundreds of hours of. The day that we get a Bloodborne like remake remaster, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. Do Dark Souls type game on stream, same rules, VKP on death. Oh, you guys would be rich. You guys would be VKP rich. However, if Bloodborne ever comes to PC, I was proud of myself because I could one-shot bosses fairly easy on Bloodborne. I love the aesthetic. Well, I was in a couple squishes before. They're back to 2 million HP characters again already. There's no escaping the creep. There's no escaping the creep. However, there is a way of embracing the creep. And that's what I think they've done, and it's been very successful. I don't know why they've never done a Bloodborne 2 sequel. Agreed. WoW did it and did it well, but they also have the personnel to support. Daybreak simply does not. It's true. They're clearly a one-man show with... Yeah. Unfortunately, you're right. Which is a shame because, like, they're 15 developers are spread amongst 5 games, give or take? Because they're supporting, what, 4 or 5 games now? 2 of which are, like, their cash cows, EverQuest and EverQuest 2. But yeah, World of Warcraft did a really good job of stat squishing and then embracing it, and same thing with Final Fantasy 14. So it works. Has more devs just in the endgame menu than DP has for EverQuest total. Also true. Features need to make money if they don't bother, it seems. Stat squish destroyed leveling though. I don't know about destroyed leveling, Tuma, because I enjoyed the leveling in Final Fantasy, in World of Warcraft, because I went through recently and it was Battle for Azeroth, I think, and I actually enjoyed that. I did it from 1 to 70. Leveling is smoother and faster than ever. Yeah, that's why I was about to say, I agree with Kunchen there. Like, I think it's actually better than ever. 235 employees as of December 21st. Wonder how many are devs and stuff. See, there's at least 200 there to ignore everyone's feedback. There's 10 devs to actually work on the content. 15 to work on microtransactions. I mean, oop, did I say that wrong? I like going through the expansions and leveling now. You can do whatever, and it can only take like 4 hours. I don't know, because like I said, I went through Battle for Azeroth, and I thought that was really cool. Like, Dragonflight's going to be made the leveling expansion soon. I really, really enjoyed that. It's like most companies, 200 management, 30 admins, 4 HR, and 1 dev. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, 200 employees to ignore feedback. I'm like literally digging myself a hole here because I'm like, oh, I would love to have them sponsor me, but like I'm over here shooting myself in the feet. Talking smack like an asshole. I'm an armchair developer, guys. I have no fucking idea what it takes to operate a business, let alone a video game. So Dragon 5 is really fun. I just need to get more into Mythic Plus. I did not like the Mythic Plus stuff personally, Tuma, but my brother and his wife love running that stuff. They can do whatever they want in their game. I like leveling and not steamrolling to endgame. Yeah. 81, let's fucking go. Everyone is an armchair developer, warrior, problem solver, yeah. More on the end game grind, bit more of the theme park stuff. I like WoW. And I know that that would normally get me strung up as being an EverQuest player for saying that, but I like WoW. And I think everyone's entitled to be able to play the game how they want to. So that's also why World of Warcraft thankfully has like 4 different versions to play these days. I mean, you have WoW, WoW Classic, Season of Discovery, WoW Kata Classic. Could be very fun. It's not the same thing as EverQuest though, and it's not trying to be. Oh yeah, no, they took things up to the next level. But my playstyle is much more like Final Fantasy XIV. I like being able to do solo content, but I like also being able to experience fun stuff as a group. It's a happy medium for me between challenge that requires a group and actually being able to find one. Oh yeah, Kata Classic. Maybe they should make pure boxing servers? Pure boxing servers. So, Rizlona, son? Like Rizlona and Mangler, is that what you're talking about? Not Kata Classic Vanilla, sorry. Vanilla Classic. Kata is when things got easy. No, dude. Kata is when a lot of things got fucking hard. Difficulty really ramped up in Kata. Do you remember what heroics were like in Kata? It was difficult at the time. Kata Classic might have made some things more simple, but Kata definitely made things difficult. Would have been cool to retail with vanilla leveling still for us that like the level alts. I don't know about that steak. It's definitely got to be a perspective thing. Breath of the Lich King was the Loot Pinata easy mode, I think, set the tone, and they upped the difficulty in Kata, and people just weren't into it anymore. Yeah, well, also that, but it also uprooted and ruined the entire classic leveling cycle that people were used to. Changed the playstyle in a big way. Yeah, exactly what Kun-chan just said. It's very divisive because a lot of people's routes and all of their know-how about the game just got thrown out the window, and there was no turning back. It's very, very divisive. Kata was WoW's Underfoot. Kata was very much so. I'm trying to think, like, what was the biggest game turning moment in EverQuest? Let's put it this way. It's kind of like almost, I guess you can say from LDON forward is kind of how it changed in reference to playability. Planes of Power, LDON, yeah, pop. Because it went from open world zones to instances, that's why it's so divisive among the player base. They redid the open world, they changed combat, filled out rotations, added self-building. Yeah, it's a whole new world, yeah. All of the like levelers and everything like that, all of their knowledge and know-how about the game was completely superfluous at that point. Banned the selling of items on eBay and the game population crashed. Sweet. Oh. So I joined the fellowship and the first message of the day is Alex is gay. So I'm in a fellowship with some toddlers, apparently. God was the EQ breaking point. It was god-awful. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I'll keep saying it every time. Just give us EverQuest with updated graphics and UI and I'll be happy. That's what it seemed like they were trying to do for a while. To be fair, those items being sold were owned by Sony, not the player. Yeah, I guess we can kind of not necessarily compare Kata because of the content, but because of how much it changed the game. I'd be happy if they just fixed the angle on the third-person camera in EverQuest. What's wrong with the angle? Are you saying that like you can't zoom out enough? If they could reskin EverQuest in the new Unreal Engine, I'd be glued to my chair. It would be really cool to see EverQuest like that. You'd have to rebuild it completely on a different engine, though. I don't see them doing that. Guys, we know we have another EverQuest coming. It points at your head when you could just point at your further. Oh, okay. Yeah, they announced a new EverQuest. Is it going to be what we want? Who knows? Sit in a chair for 8 hours and you'd probably be glued to it, not just with glue. Mobile Quest, yeah, that's my joke about it. I keep saying it's going to be a MOBA. It's going to be their way of introducing Overseer into mobile experience. Hopefully it's not like EverQuest 2. Ooh, shots fired. I would be happy to see if they like kind of combined the pathway of the two games. So that way it's not such a divisive player base between, 1 and 2. I like EverQuest 2, but not as much as EverQuest. I think that's the same way for a lot of EverQuest 2 enjoyers, too. I tried EverQuest 2, and at least this year it feels too much like WoW to me. I mean, I've played both games, and I enjoy both games. EverQuest going to PS5 and Xbox, I wouldn't be surprised. If they did that, the population would at least balloon. Remember the first Cloak of Flame selling for $6,000 and the second one for $4,000? No. That's like in 1999, 2000. Do you know what that is for like counting for inflation these days? Slight tangent. See how much praise Baldur's Gate 3 is getting for A, just making a great game, and B, it being a standalone purchase, not offering $20 plus and different add-ons at $3 each. Well, it's also like one of the most well thought out and planned games in a very long time. You guys have no idea how much money was being made? 11K in today's money? Jesus. I guess if you're a whale, you're a whale. It's gonna be the same thing. Of course, I joke about being a whale. Meanwhile, I'm over here dropping $300 trying to get a single fucking graphic illusion. Baldur's Gate 3 is pretty outstanding. Very outstanding. I haven't even played it yet, but everything I've seen about it, just the general enjoyment of it is next level. VV, yep, 2 V's together makes a W. You got it. Baldur's Gate 3 is the best game I've played in a very long time. Well, I think there for a while, we had such a gotcha and, what's the word I'm looking for? All of the games like Fortnite, Battlegrounds, like all those Battle Royale style games were like all the popularity for a while. So I think a lot of people were just happy to see a return to like an RPG. Because even the developers were like, nobody likes single-player games anymore. So it was nice to see Baldur's Gate 3 just kind of blow everything out of the water. Generic open-world games, yeah. Quote-unquote MMO being used to describe games that are basically just games that are virtual chat rooms. not just the opening screen being a cash shop lore instead of the main menu. Yeah, I spent 100 hours in Manor Lord so far. Neil Patrick Hairless. Dude, I love your name, first of all. I hate mobile games that claim to be an MMO because they have a chat. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. We're an MMO because you can communicate with each other. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Guys, we have a new feature for our video game. It's called talking. You can talk to each other. $300 pre-order, please. By that definition, doesn't that make chess an MMO? Yep. I guess a 2-player MMO? Yeah. Whereas Sheldon and Leonard made a 3D chess. Remember playing MMOs that we didn't have voice chat? That was how I learned to type. Yeah, that's how I learned how to type. That's how I learned how to spell. I blow my boss out of the water because she sees how fast I type and how accurately I type, and I'm like, EverQuest. I learned at a young age. Active World's 3D chat is where I learned to type. '80s Sierra games is how I learned how to type. King's Quest. Ooh, King's Quest. My parents would play EverQuest with their young children for the bonding, active teaching, assessing, risk, problem solving, and budgeting. The EverQuest definitely taught me how to budget when I was younger. I learned to type in EverQuest as well, running Coldane missions. There you go. Thinking about checking out Project Ascension. I've heard of it. I haven't seen anything on it personally. Quest for Glory was my favorite. Depths of Dark Hollow, maybe? I love Depths of Dark Hollow as like a rating expansion. Also the lore behind it, so fucking good. The Mae Young Mistmore storyline and everything. That's when I fell in love with like the Mae Young Mistmore aesthetic. The dude looks fucking phenomenal with his sword. Not to mention his like animation, like when he throws his sword up in the air. Which Project Ascension. If you check it out, it's supposed to be like another new MMO. I haven't seen any actual like gameplay of it. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of the different MMO, not Project Ascension. What was it? I can't remember what the name of the other MMO I was thinking of. Let's see here. Ashes of Creation. That's what I was thinking of. Not Project Ascension. That's my bad. Yep. Yeah, both of you guys. Completely different game. Saw Redbeard Flynn playing Pantheon on stream yesterday. I can't say it was screaming buy me, play me. Felt very underwhelming. Yeah. I'm not gonna bash Pantheon until I actually give it a try myself. Once Brad passed away, I pretty much knew Pantheon was going downhill. Looks like a waste of time. Man, I really want to be positive and optimistic about it, but I haven't played it myself, so I'm gonna hold on until I actually get to play it myself. Because every bone in my body is telling me I don't think I'm gonna like it, but I would love to be proved wrong. I would love to be proved wrong about an MMO. Because I want a competitive market of MMOs, because it breeds innovation. It's going to be another WoW clone, but I hope I'm wrong. Just my first impression after watching 90 minutes of gameplay. So like I watched Zayd stream for 24 hours straight on it, and I like watching content like that. I think that's cool. But playing it and watching it are two very different feelings. Feels like they just keep restarting Pantheon every year. Feel like it's going backwards. Well, they've gone through like 3 major system reboots, I feel like. Because it looks way different now than it ever did before. Like I said, I will maintain my sense of hopefulness for it until I play it. But once I play it, that's gonna put like that's gonna be the decision-making factor for me. I'm also not gonna put any fucking money into it. Games like that, I refuse to put money into unless it's from a developer that I'm already like thoroughly in love with and enjoy playing. And to be honest, even then, I'm still kind of cautious. Even if it has illusions, you shut your mouth elsewhere. Don't you at me like that. I'm not gullible for illusions. Is there a Vanguard private server? Wish there was a Vanguard private server. I'd go mess around there for a little bit. I never played Vanguard, so I'm not super familiar with it. A buddy of mine has been really trying to get me to play Final Fantasy XI because there's supposedly a private server for Final Fantasy XI. SOD, so I'm assuming 85, right? Yeah, 85. I don't think it's one of the raids that requires you to be 85 to be in the group to request it, but I do think it's based off of level range. Most of them require that you have to be within the same level range of each other to request it. Just enough to beat it for Twin Cast rank 3. Ah, I see why you're needing it. Feeding alts. Oh, that could be it, yeah. Either AA or feeding alts, I guess. One of those two. Maybe they know something about EXP here that I don't. I don't even need a character for this high level. I guess I'm just kind of doing it for the lulz at this point. I just want to go back through and hit like Vexthal. I want to get a Shrink Clicky. I want to get some masks. I want to start farming. And I just need a high enough level character to do it. And honestly, now that Fable is fucked off, a lot of that stuff is going to be doable. The Fabled stuff kind of ruined it for a while, which you'll pretty much never hear me say otherwise, because I love Fabled content on FV for the free trade, but since everything's no trade here, there's not really much point aside from the clickies, because you can just get a full set of conflag gear. Look at those stats. Speaking of thick. I'm having to pull all the way over here. TLDR is clear the area of trash mobs, trigger the event, kill off any crystalline waves as you see fit. Gives you 30-second failure warning, engage crystalline, Tyrannote, fend off, further add waves, kill the name, loot chest. Okay. Easy enough then. It's basically what like me and Ominous have to go through on the Call of the Forsaken and the Reign of Fear raids that we've done with 4 or 5 of us. I say 4 or 5 of us, but started on Fin in a Row day 1, 1999, but have been on FE for now. Forever now? Oh, you're also on FE. My first server was Saren. I started on Saren. I had a druid named Calderiana, and me and my brother shared a rogue named Sexy Barb, because it was a barbarian. And a friend of mine made a barbarian rogue one day called Sexy Barb, saying that he was going to try to get us banned for the name, but we never got banned. We never got forced to change our name. We did raids with them and all sorts of stuff. It was even better because it was a very large male barbarian named Sexy Barb. And one of the best parts was whenever we were doing raids and we were in Ventrilo and TeamSpeak, and if people had to call us, they had to call us Sexy because they were too lazy to say Sexy Barb. So nothing like having a whole bunch of middle-aged men call me Sexy while I'm playing EverQuest at the age of 14. Parents totally didn't think that was fishy at all. Sexy Barb, pretty tame name, a bit juvenile. To be fair, I was like 12 years old and my brother was 15, so juvenile was the proper way to describe that. My first character's name was Barbadace, and people would call me Barb. Hated it. Hey, Barb. Sup, Barb? Grew up on Strom as a wizard. Merged with Lucklin, and I changed to Bard main, new to FE. I'm honestly really happy to see how many people have started on FE, at least in the time that I've been streaming. There are so many people that have come in and be like, what server should I play on? Like, my main server was like, dead server name, and I'd be like, dude, come on over to FV. We got bonus loot, or bonus EXP, we got free trade. So many people have made FV like their home. Seems to be the standard answer on Reddit when people ask for server choices, what FV? Probably because of population. I get home and looking forward to a nice lazy day inside when the rain and the wife decides she wants to arrange the damn furniture in the living room. Seriously, shake my head. Listen, there is no relaxing. There are only chores. No relax. Only chore. She just can't leave me well enough alone. Like, damn woman, go take a nap. Sheesh. Be like, it's Mother Day. Why don't you just take a hot bath and take a nap? It's Mother's Day. Here's some flowers and a hot bath. Especially on Mother's Day. Yup. I always point to people EQ resource server status when they ask about servers. Yeah, I try to, but I'm always gonna tote FV's horn. Since I came back to EverQuest in 2020, I will always be like the FV, like, oh, come here, do this. Here, it's free trade. I can hook you up with all this loot I have accumulated. Drop couch on foot. That will end the task for the day. Where were you 10 minutes ago with this? Damn great idea. Day late and $1 short. Well, this way you know for future reference. My wife's been asleep for like 4 hours. I've been doing laundry, tending to the kids, cleaning the basement. Just sat down, actually. 2 incoming. Surprise the population. AB, next to AB says low instead of dead. RIP. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Always. Make sure she doesn't pull something in her back or neck, woman. Women! Oh. I don't think I'm getting AAs anymore, guys. I think that might be why they stopped. Uh-oh. We're about to see here in a minute whenever we ding 83. This leveling thing just got a lot more intense if that's the case. AB and Vox are the only 2 servers without a sub requirement that are low. All the others are medium or higher. It's probably right now elsewhere because it's a Sunday afternoon. To be 100% honest with you, like, we all know throughout the week it's not going to look like that. Jesus, could I have any more songs going right now? Only because there's no value. Lower than low. Yeah. 0. They just need to put closed. Polls closed. Come on. There we go. Maybe down for when maintenance happens and then population doesn't change when it comes back up. Just put next to it at least one depressed fella. Or a Rizlona. At least 3 people and the population says hi. Because they're all boxers and botters and none of them got hit with the ban wave. Only on FE when I created some characters, Crescent Reach had 20 to 30 people most of the time, and AB there were 5, and I was 3 of them. Ooh, that feels bad, man. I'm sorry, and this might sound like really, I guess, like spoiled or maybe even kind of douchey to say it, but if a server doesn't have free trade for me these days, there's almost no point for me playing on it. Vaniki right now is the exception because it's got such a powerful rule set. Is like the exception for me, but if it's not free trade, I'm probably just never going to play it again. I don't really like need bonus EXP or bonus loot, but the free trade is what makes it for me. I like being able to invest my time and effort into characters, so whenever I have the gear and when it's no longer good for me, I can move it to another character. Or I can give it to somebody else who's coming back to play. I find that to be way more of an investment, or a way more of an enjoyable investment, I should say. Free trade should be the standard for all new servers going forward. I agree, I like the free trade heirloom thing to be pretty exciting, yeah. On Teague, I plan on keeping every set of gear from Classic to Live. Yeah, it'll be worthwhile. Good for chrono sales, it's good for players. There are some things that just seem to be smart decisions, and I feel like free trade is one of them. I mean, Personas were already such a good addition to the game, personally, that a lot of people are going to enjoy it once they see the benefits to them on their new server. Some bits of gear I've been using for about 15 plus years. My Face Spider Carapace has had about 20 different owners at that time, yeah. I really wish items showed like who they were either made or dropped by. Like, I think that'd be really cool, personally, if you had items that showed, you know, like dropped by Phase Spider, killed by Master, something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Did we lose something? I have flayed Barbarian Hide leggings on my Monk Twink that must be like 15, 20 years old. Yeah. Did we... I think we lost one of our enemies. Mace the Ancient's been used by about 6 to 7 people so far in the last 3 to 4 months. Yeah. I'm sure that mace has been tossed around like a prom date. Uh-oh. I clicked on the wrong thing. Almost closed down stream on accident. Yeah, those Maze of the Ancients. It would be even funnier if, like, we could see that they were all made by Sliver, Ominous's character, so we could see how many actually flood the marketplace because people just turn around and immediately resell them. People are like, oh no, I just started. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Make a new character, grab the Maze of the Ancients, and then just proceed to immediately sell it. We've joked about that before, but I really wouldn't be surprised if it's happened at least once or twice. I'm going to need y'all to remind me in a minute, whenever we ding, if I get AAs or not. I need to stop and check. Because if we aren't getting AAs anymore, I might genuinely want to stop and get AAs for a little bit before we get too far along. That would also 100% explain why these dudes are just chilling at 81. Current AA count 3282. Here, let's do that. 3282 is what we're currently at right now. VKP. Here, speaking of, add. There we go. We'll hand out some extra since we've had some people chilling here for a while. Oh, okay, we got more AAs. Just kidding. We got another almost 300 AAs. We're good, we're good, we're good. Richer by the day, yep. You guys are going to want those whenever we start doing... when I say whenever we start doing our chrono giveaway, but we're going to have to do one, like, next week. And that giveaway for some bags or something as well. I've just got to input the commands over that State gave me. I keep forgetting every fucking time I boot up stream. That's what happens when you have the attention span of a damn goldfish. Ugh. $1,900. Let's go, dude. Did you bid on what items you were interested in, or is it... Do you bid, or is it like a lottery where you're just... where you just get what you were given? I mean, if we're doing something like for bidding on items... That'll definitely be something we'll end up doing eventually elsewhere. But for like a chrono giveaway, what I'm planning on doing is like for, if I can get it done properly, I want it set so like every 100 VKP that you bid, you get a ticket into the giveaway. So like the more VKP you have, the more tickets you get to have to like buy into the giveaway. What I mean is winning a Jansville, like no use to me, but great for someone else. I mean, that would clearly be something where if we're doing a bid on an item, it would have to be something you'd want, otherwise you wouldn't have to bid for it. I wouldn't just give you something that would be kind of unnecessary for you. I hope that makes sense. That's like for items and stuff like that that we do in the game. I'm talking more like chrono, like bags, purchases, expansion purchases, stuff like that. So it's determined winners first, prizes after. No, you'll know what you'll know what you're bidding for elsewhere. I won't do it like a pot thing. I'll do it like, okay, we're doing a chrono giveaway, bid for, you know, however many tickets you want for it. You'll know what you're bidding for. I don't want you to win something that's going to be completely useless to you. We'll wait and see how it pans out. Yeah. Like the Friends and Family edition. expansion pass, stuff like that. I'll probably do one for the new expansion they end up announcing. No illusion off the table to all then. No, we'll probably give away at least one of those second currency giveaway tickets bought with BKB, then used in whatever giveaway. Yeah, there you go. That would be the best idea then. If that's something I can get sorted out, then yeah. Because beforehand, when I did giveaways like on YouTube, I just used a randomized comment picker. So I would post a video and be like, all right, post a comment if you want to have a chance in the giveaway. And then I would record myself using a comment picker, so it picks the name on video or on stream. Yeah, I'll get on it. Yes, please. Obviously, the people who can buy themselves extra tickets, like we'd have to be careful with, because the mods can be like, oh, let me just add, 15,000 VKP for myself. Oh, I have 150 tickets. What a shocker! Is one of the prizes an all expenses tour of the Karanas. Yeah, it's a personalized tour through the Karanas, but it's on a level 1 character with no run speed bonuses. And the entire time you just get to hear me talk about the Karanas and how great they are. It's going to be like an ASMR Karanas experience. With tour guide, yep. Sold, I want it, yeah. ASMR Karana walkthrough. But every time something attacks us, we have to start the walkthrough over again. So really, it's a never-ending experience. That's the glory of it. Never-ending experience. No change to normal then. Reminds me of the old days. Karanas felt never-ending then too. Yeah, especially with like no run speed bonuses. For sure. Is one of the prizes topless pics of Fear in a V? Yes, double, but it's really just me in a Fear in a V outfit. And I'll just get like some big water balloon tits for you. Topless pics of V, topless pics of FV. They're just like big old water balloon tits. Yep. You know what I'm craving? Buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Dude, that sounds fucking good. There for a while, there were these frozen meals called Devour. They were bacon, mac and cheese. And they were so popular here, Beard. I used to get them and eat them all the time for lunch. They're like 800 calories. They're so fucking good, but I can't find them anywhere anymore. So good, dude. They were like Devour bacon mac and cheese. It was like the bacon wasn't bad. It was always good. Really good. I was so sad when I couldn't find them anymore. Granted, it's good for me because I'm on a fucking diet now. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's another one. We have Devour. The bacon mac and cheese is legit. They have a buffalo mac and cheese too. That's actually what I was thinking about when I said that. Great minds think alike, Beard. You got a pretty good mind for being just that one guy. You know what I mean? I felt like such a dick Like, the more I think about it, I felt like such a dick for doing that. Because it was late at night, and, like, I'm just making excuses for myself, but I just felt like such a dick whenever I realized. It's like, damn. We just name off literally everybody in our group except for Beard. I laughed. We got everybody here. Nate proceeds to name everybody but one person. I'm incredibly happy with today's progress, though. From 77 to 83. That's actually kind of fucking insane. We'll go back to grouping and Teak. Dude, I can't wait. I'm ready for some grouping action. That's always a good time. Honestly, grouping on content that's like low level and tough content like that, I find to be super satisfying because whenever you accomplish something like a tough pull, like 3 yellows or something in a group and you succeed, is super satisfying because basically everybody is butt-ass naked and it comes down to like pure skill and luck. That is super satisfying. Like I said, it's going to be super jarring to going back to using, like having no out of combat mana regeneration and stuff as well. That's going to be super, super jarring. Rusty Dagger gets its day in the spotlight. It will. It for sure will. Oh, that's like super quiet for a second. That was my allure with P99 Green classic camps, no maps. You gotta know your class to be effective. The grouping on green and its day was wonderful. Honestly, yeah, like the grouping and stuff like that in that game, and that version of the game, I've never really had a problem with. Rating was a trash can. Yeah, the rating and stuff like that is what I particularly had the big problem. Like the raiders for sure. Need to get some stuff done around the house. All right. Thanks for the lurk, dude. I appreciate it. Wait, what is it trying to cast? I was just pressing the wrong button. Never mind. We good? Okay. Back to pull-in. Graphically speaking, Sony really came a long way from EverQuest 1 to EverQuest 2. Yeah, EverQuest 2 is... I think that was honestly kind of the problem. EverQuest 2 was so graphically intense compared to EverQuest 1, especially comparing it to like WoW back in the day. It required a much more powerful, beefy PC to be played. But it's also funny you say that, Messaman, because there are so many people that like look at EverQuest 2 and then look at EverQuest 1 and they're like, ah, oh, EverQuest 1 looks better. But they're typically people who've always played EverQuest 1, so it just looks better to them. But from other people's, like some people's outside perspective, it's completely the opposite. There's clearly, you know, more pixels and polygons in EverQuest 2. Today's technology, EverQuest 2 is a joke on resource consumption. Yeah, it's just also not super well optimized. Because, like, I have a really beefy PC, but there were times that EverQuest 2 would lag for me just because it's not super optimized. I mean, like, the fools that play with old graphics? Also, yeah. Yeah. Old dwarf male is required. I grew up with Luckland graphics, so they're my preferred way to play the game. Honestly, same. I do like it every once in a while to change things up. I mean, you guys who've been here for regular, like as regulars, see that I don't normally play with old graphics. But I'll do it every once in a while to change things up. It is nice to, as a change of pace every once in a while. The specs on your info panel current. Does it say like 3090 Ti and stuff, Messaman? Because I don't remember the last time I upgraded that. Yeah. Then yeah, that's probably current. If the ogres and trolls weren't so fat, I'd probably be okay with old graphics. I kind of like the old troll and ogre graphics because I think they're kind of comical. Like the giant pointy tits and stuff like that. I think they're kind of comical. They're really gross looking. Graded the remainder of my system around Thanksgiving. I'm running a killer machine now. Hell yeah, dude. I prefer old graphics personally. I have to play old troll. The new ones are an abomination to me. I think the old ones look hilarious. Both ogre and troll. Because they're big and dumb looking. So what are you running now, Messaman? You got like a 4090 system or something like that? I'm waiting to upgrade my PC and everything. All the money I've been making from streaming, I'm setting aside to buy a whole new, like, PC setup. I'm honestly just waiting for, like, the new 5 series to come out for NVIDIA graphics cards. Because I feel like a 4090 at this point is just going to be not big enough of a jump. to warrant it. Uh-oh. Oops. i7, 14.7, 48 gig RAM, RTX 488. Hell yeah. To play EverQuest. No. To play EverQuest 2. One of my favorite things back in the day whenever I would buy a new PC, I would test it by booting up like the most graphically beautiful version of Minecraft that you can imagine. Like ray tracing, all that stuff. You got me there? Yeah. Hopefully because I play a lot of Warzone when I'm not in an MMO mode. Murder. I do like some Battle Royales, Mesa Man. I got really, really into the finals in January. I played like over 150 hours of the finals. I really enjoy Apex Legends. MacBook M1 here. Some serious grinding, yeah. I wasn't really streaming most of January, so I pretty much not stopped streaming, but I only casually streamed at that point and just grinded into the finals. I really, really enjoy it. The fact that like everything is destructible in that game makes it feel so fucking good. Uh-oh. This is gonna be like one of the longest group grinding sessions I think I've had in a while. I haven't really done any group grinding since our shenanigans on FV. Honestly, the MacBook runs better than my old laptop and I can play EverQuest natively. And I can't have to use a program crossover. Oh yeah, since it's Mac. That's weird is how good I played when I've taken a break and come back. Then something seems to happen. I guess I get complacent or run into better players because I start getting owned. Well, time to leave. Oh, for Warzone that is. I feel like cheating was also really rampant. Like in PC shooters, cheating is typically very rampant. I don't know if you're playing on a console or not, but I find that like the longer the game is out, the more cheaters there are, typically. So it got really bad in the finals, which is one of the reasons why I stopped playing. I'm PC only, dude. No consoles in the house other than a Wii and an old NES. That's fair. I gotcha. Any pops back here? Okay, now we're good. What is that one? Metamorph Wand Lava Spider? Oh, that'd be nice. I do not want to do Sendai, though. Fuck that. It'd be really cool to have a Metamorph Totem for Lava Spider, but that's a hard pass from me, dog. I'm not doing that raid ever again. If I'm ever in a raiding guild and they're doing Depths of Dark Hollow and they get to that raid for Sendai the Hive Queen, nope. No thank you. I've seen enough. I will take my happy ass over to FV. Why not? What's it like? I'm curious to try to get in that group. I just really didn't like the raid. It's a very long raid. Oh, okay. The guild I was in used to make it a very long raid. I'm talking like 2 hours is what I remember. It's just a very, very, very long raid. and you're sitting in like a tight, dark little room. Yeah, I just really didn't enjoy it at the time. Can't decide if I want to shoot some people in Warzone or do some more grinding in Origins beta. So I know you said on stream whenever you were streaming that you had played a few different characters. Like, what's your highest level character? Like, is there a level cap on the server or something right now, or are they just letting you level and level to your heart's content? 12 is a cap currently. Okay. Interesting cap choice. After this week, they're supposed to raise the cap to 22. So have they pushed like the release date back at all? Or is it still looking like it's going to drop in what, July or June? Not heard, so no idea. Sorry, what game is this? We're talking EverQuest 2, Kanchen. EverQuest 2 Origins beta. They're doing like a beta run for the new TLE for the Origin server. Find it hard to believe with the amount of feedback bugs that they'll be able to launch on target date. That's what I've heard as well. I know a lot of people have said that they're trying to avoid like the negativity of this situation, but for a thing like that, you can't really avoid that. Like, it's not really something you can just sweep under the rug. I've heard lots of interesting negativity. What, are you in a group on Vaniki? Yeah, I got lucky. There's a group here. Dude, there's so much wrong. Even I'm overwhelmed and I'm not the one doing the back end work. Yeah. I joked about it, and I know someone told me in the past that I was probably wrong, but I joked that literally the Origin server for EverQuest 2, like somebody opened up an old drawer at the office for like Dark Pod Daybreak and found it and was like, oh hey, why don't we like make this a thing? And I feel like that's exactly what's happened, and they're currently trying to like fix all of the blatant issues from it in the process. Five individual different unique players all grouped up. Yeah, 100% individual, unique, all. Yep. I'm certain of it. So much so that they're actually talking with me as individuals. No doubts. So since I had to start on most servers, I don't do the tutorial, but since I'm going from nothing, I'm going to do it with the full group. So far, it's taken me 10 hours. Oh, and I'm still in here? Wait. On what server, Kentucky? Vaniki? Really sounds like that's what happened, and you're not not the first person to say that. It's not that we're talking bad, but we're making common sense guesses how that came about doing this. Yeah, 100%. Oh, on FV, even with the EXP bonus, it's taken you that long? But yeah, dude, that's the only thing I could think of. Ooh, did we get... Why did my song stop, but it looked like they didn't? That's really weird. I paid for my tank too, and others are free to play. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm serious, man. Like, that's the only way that they came across this. They were like, they found the old hard drive and they were like, bruh, how can we profit from this? When you see the tutorial, do you mean Gloomy Deep or Crescent Reach? Doing the quest for 6 tunes, have to wait for okay. That makes sense. Okay. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm really forcing myself to remain optimistic about getting Origins right. I'm hopeful for it. I feel like they're confident enough that they're going to get it fixed. Otherwise, they wouldn't have announced it. It might be one of those ongoing fix situations, though, like Personas were for EverQuest 1, because they launched Personas with the expansion as like part of the expansion, but they weren't really fixed for the first 6 months. We'll be generous. We'll say for the first 5 months. But it might be one of those ongoing situations where they drop it and they just worry about fixing it as it's being played. Which is a shame because that's not a good player experience. But look at what we're dealing with. I think remaining optimistic about it is honestly the best thing we can do, because especially if it's something that we're passionate about, there's no point in being consistently negative, otherwise you're just going to hate your experience. So I'm willing to cut them a ton of slack given that it's a completely new game. That's an accurate statement since it's an entirely separate database. I hope that's true anyway. Yeah. I've almost always been like the glass half full kind of guy when it comes to a game that I'm passionate about or a subject that I'm passionate about. I'd rather be hopeful for the best and save the negativity of the rest. So that's how I've always been. Clearly not the case for everybody else, and that's okay. But that's how I choose to treat my hobbies. Oh. Wait, there's one right there. We're good. I love it when I don't have to run far. Oh shit. Thing's already almost dead. Gimme enemy! These people crack me up with little anime characters in the corner as an avatar. Oh, are you talking like VTubers and stuff, Messaman? Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. Yep. VTubers are kind of popular. I feel like they've kind of grown in popularity, yeah. Makes me kind of curious about the future. Curious equals scared for me. Wait till the weather forecast is some anime babe or whatever gets viewers. Oh, Jesus. As somebody who was actually going to school to be a weatherman at one point, no thank you. It's gonna be some, like, VTuber Uwu-chan that's gonna be telling us about the weather. Your avatar is some kind of demon. What are we doing, folks? The rest of the country has gone to hell in a handbag, and you want to go with them? What the hell's wrong with people? I mean, definitely to each their own, I guess. Not really into the whole VTuber stuff, personally. Oh, these guys are talking to me about League of Legends right now. I'm getting learned about League of Legends. I just realized this entire time there's not been a tank. There's no tank here. It's two bards, a monk, a cleric, and a rogue. Bards up plate. I was like, why do I keep taking aggro? Like, what's going on here? Like, no wonder we have so many different fucking songs going. We're both, like, just over here being a bard. And they said they were too lazy to... I have questions. I have some serious questions. They said they were too lazy to pull earlier, and one of them is a bard. Is that power walk? It's gotta be power walk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's because one of them's unnamed. You should have seen the general chat in EverQuest 2 a couple nights ago. There was a Biden conversation going on in game, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. I'm not for the political discussion in a video game. That's very no-go for me. It's every day in WoW chat, yeah. Medic, how dare you? How dare you, sir? What are you up to, buddy? Yeah, it cracks me up. I just have to laugh about it, because otherwise I would just go insane being pissed off about it. I see that stuff, I just make it into a game. Politics, I roleplay nationalism. Nice. Well, we murdered 2 people in the group, so... Do we get half VKP when you kill group members? You know what? There we go. My politics are simple. Biden shit, Trump is shit, anarchy will prevail. Medic, shut up. Shut up. I think part of it is that the people trying to escape tend to be those most preoccupied with the issues. We'll let these guys get some endurance back real quick. If politics isn't bothering you, you're not looking for an escape from it. my general thing is I try to keep everything as non-controversial as possible. Let's put it that way. I want everyone to be able to have a good time where we can just all chill out and not have to talk about real life stuff for a little bit. I like to talk about games in my games, yeah. My pants are soaked. Someone hydroplaned and went off into a median with relatively high water. Had to be out in the pouring rain dealing with that. There were no injuries, but we still got particularly wet. Dude, that fucking sucks. I'm assuming you don't have a change of clothes either. I was kind of pissed because the neck I ordered for my was pushed back to the 28th. That's a shame. That's not a good like Mother's Day present. That sucks. I can imagine it's probably because of the holiday. I was bringing a change of clothes. I don't care much about my pants. They dry relatively quick as long as my socks are dry. Dude, yeah, having wet socks is like... rip. Nah, you're good, Mesa Man. Don't worry about it. I get it though. Wet socks are borderline torture. They are, yeah. 100%. I've never seen a rogue more garbage than this one. We're making fun of the group rogue now. Rip. To be fair, we had a totally civil, if short, talk about politics online. You have nothing to worry about. Yeah, dude, 100%. Exactly. Nobody got angry. Nobody got upset. Think this box might be 2 times 2 boxers. I'm starting to think it elsewhere. That's what it's looking like. There's definitely at least 2 different people here in this group. Either that or this dude is just like fucking A+ at role playing. He has multiple personalities. Relatable. Relatable. We weren't really talking politics either, but merely just observation of politics itself. Yeah. True. Also true. Well, this, like I said, has been like the most productive grind session I've had in a very long time. This is pretty nice. Love this remix of Jolly Roger Bay. This is awesome. Yeah, dude, this is one of my favorite Dire Doc songs. I love it. There's some solid, like, lo-fi remixes. Honestly, couldn't give 2 shits about politics. I vote, and if my candidate loses, oh fucking well. You mean it's not supposed to be your entire personality, Medic? What? What? Having a viewpoint is one thing and fine. It's when you try to convince, aka force the viewpoint on others, that's where the problems is. So I'm taking this time to try and learn more IS Boxer tricks. So far, the only thing I'm learning is my fingers hurt for 15 hours. Rip. Rip. I haven't used IS Boxer in probably... shit, it has to be like 12 or 13 years. It was before I even got this job, the last time that I used IS Boxer, and I've been at my job going on 12 years now. I know people use it for convenience and stuff like that, but especially after the ban wave and stuff that rolled out recently, I'll never touch it. Nope. Thankfully, that was long before I even had this account. Be live later tonight. Have thoroughly enjoyed your stream though, and your people here are great. Take care. Hey, have a good one, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have some good game time, dude. Been curious about trying to box so I can do more of the mid-level content I've never seen before, but the bans are making me nervous. Is it fun without software to help? I can't really answer that question, Kun-chan, because I've always either played with people or I've just not done the content. I paid for 3 months, I'm gonna get my money. There you go. I can't really answer that question because, like I said, I've either never done the content or I've done it with people. So that's a tough call. My in-laws came to my place from your town and I noticed you didn't hitch a ride from them. What gives? Sorry, medic. Sorry to disappoint, buddy. I tried to hop in at a stoplight and they weren't really a big fan. And I kept trying to pull the "do you know who I am" card, and they weren't really a fan of it. It didn't work, so I had to abort mission and stop, drop, and roll. Well, I can tell you this, without a program it's ass over 3. Classes get way too many AAs late game to box efficiently without programs. That's what I've heard. That is indeed what I've heard. They did tell a story about some crackhead that popped up on them on a stoplight. Yeah, I tried, dude. I pulled the whole, you know, do you know who I am thing, and it just didn't work, so. Kanchan, to answer your question from my perspective, I only 3-box max. And the only time I do that if we're talking like content from circle 1 to 60. After that, I don't fuck with it. The closest I got to it last year was when I was playing Berserker, SK, and Rogue. And that was because the Berserker and Rogue, I could literally have on auto follow, and I just turned auto attack on. I had an auto assist and attack button, and I got all the way up to, I want to say, level 78, and I stopped there. Do you know who I am? Reply, didn't your daddy tell you? Yeah. More than likely won't get banned for IS Boxer. So a lot of people got banned for using IS Boxer. There's people here in chat that were talking about only using IS Boxer. Of course they could be lying, but they said that they were banned, yeah. Yeah. I 2-box, but all the spells abilities are hotkeyed, so I can just click between monitors and alternate spellcast. No one got banned for IS Boxer. They all decided to take a week-long vacation at the same time. Yeah. Haven't heard of anyone with only IS Boxer getting hit with this wave. Supposedly there were, Raku. I've had numerous people in chat that have been regulars that have said that they only used IS Boxer. Again, that's just their word, so I don't know for sure. Might be the only thing they're admitting to. That could be it too. That could 100% be it too. Got in trouble on my main account, 7-day timeout. Rip. Wonder if they hit show EQ users as well. Oh, like mischief maps? EQ can scan your files. If they find any third-party software, they can action it. Oh, does that mean they're gonna find my Chatterbait account? Oh no. I used to admit to it, on a Team Fortress server the amount of people who would come into forums after being kicked, claiming I didn't do anything wrong, right up into the point until we pasted in the chat log showing them to be a right dickwad. You know, on the FBI list V. Oh no! Not my Chatterbait account. Hey, Serial Dust, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. I'm about 13 minutes late on the follow, but thank you very, very much, by the way. Just goes to show when I'm sitting over here pulling, not paying attention. Also, 84. More AAs, let's go. Several guys in my guild who use Iceboxer regularly and haven't gotten hit, so that's all I can go off of. That's fair. Like I said, I could be 100% incorrect and just going off the word of people I've seen in chat. So, could be it. Maybe they were all using a little bit more than that. Like I think what happened to me with swarming zones, I pissed a few people off and they tried to get me for botting. I do try to be nice when swarming, but sometimes things happen. Tomorrow I should be able to continue my SK shenanigans on Vaniki now that Fabled season is over. Hell yeah, dude. Haven't seen any advertising for a few days now. Actually, no power leveling advertising. I wonder why. Also, a few years ago, one of the devs said they activated Iceboxer in a TLP. Oh, Rizlona. Yeah, Rizlona's the exception there. Like, what happens on Rizlona stays on Rizlona. You know what I mean? Oh, that's another named. Named! Ton of people IRL who will lie through their teeth denying everything right until being shown video evidence of what they did is staggering. Oh, yeah. Power leveling also took a hit after the patch that changed the AoE cap to point blank AoE. Yeah, it changed it from like infinite to 30. Worked in law enforcement. Many will keep lying even after the video. That's not me. It's not me, dog. It's not me. Okay. Eighth is still advertising the free teleport, or a free straw metamorph token, by the way, for anybody who's interested on Vaniki. If you ever use EverQuest, you can easily spot users of it if I find. It's what my friend told me. Oh, yeah, that's what your friend told you? Wink, wink. Friend of a friend of a friend. Uh-oh. That's a threefer. Uh-oh. If you turn off stick, it's a lot harder to tell. Is that like whenever they stick on an enemy or something like that, or is that the auto follow? Love the way they keep saying things like, I swear to God, just to be told afterwards. Yeah, I swear on my mama's life. Good music switch timing for a big pull, yeah. Fight on, hell yeah, dude. Well, I didn't really expect to get anywhere close to 85 today, but we might actually make that jump. Games greater than people? True. True. There's a reason this is a game stream and not a real life stream. We could do a just chatting stream for you guys. The real life stream is after. Yeah, that's on OnlyFans. Got it. Let's pull some more. I'm at the point where I'm having to starting to pull like 2 at a time because these guys are killing so damn quick. High enough now to skip to House of Thule content and leave the dumpster fire that is Underfoot? Realistically, probably yes. But I still want to get to 85. Just so I can mem like all the 85 spells. Because I haven't memmed any spells from 80 to 85, so I've got like a whole new slew of spells to use. Haven't seen you hit the spellbook once, yeah. Like, even the spells that I memmed from, like, 77 to... Also, maybe new AA abilities you might have. Yeah, I've got, like, I need to stop and look at everything. We're chilling. Sweet, these guys seem good. It's a rogue thing. Casting spells is kind of foreign to Fee. Are you calling me dumb? We're getting close. We're just getting AAs for Fear Itself achievement. Oh. Oh, so they're trying to get the Fear Itself achievement. Solid. So this might actually be 3 different people. The Fear Itself achievement, that's the... that is the House of Thule. Kazakh Thule illusion we were just talking about earlier. It doesn't turn you into Kazakh Thule, but the special achievement for killing it is it's an illusion. It's a really, really rare illusion because it's so hard to get. The Swollest illusion, yeah. Doing some random raid for Sendai right now. Oh, you're actually doing that one? Feel free to group with us. You got a guild, roll around if you ever... Nice. These guys are inviting me to their guild, too. Use the same name on Teak too. These guys seem legit at least. You found a cool crew to hang out with. I never find this when I'm out solo. This is literally just a fucking miracle, dude. I was also convinced it was all a box crew, but it looks to be like 3 different guys here. Like 2 boxes of 2, 1 guy, and then me. It's like super, super duper rare. They're inviting me to basically join their group and their guild on Teak. EverQuest happening natural as God intended. Yeah, it's crazy. Which god? Karana? Yes. The one true god. Karana. Buy a lottery ticket. I've rejoined a guild and have joined a static group to grind up to 60 with. Excited for that one. Hell yeah, Meekin. I've got Ominous and some friends that I'm probably going to be playing with. I know Ion's going to join over every once in a while. I wasn't really looking to join Faceless or do anything like that. Besides, I'm sure they really want people, don't really want people streaming or anything like that as well. And I don't really play EverQuest unless I'm streaming. LFG on a roll, CMAR, please Intel. Yeah, hopefully no LFG spam. I kind of like the real variety of being able to LFG and find like those golden groups, because there's also like really bad groups that make things at least entertaining to watch. Looking for players on AB, please Intel if you see one. They're like unicorns. They're like the Quillmains of the server. Sent it and one message too was talking about Tiki, said he was playing over there and would be down for 24 hours. Ooh, hell yeah. If Enwa wanted to join us, that'd be solid. I have no friends on EverQuest anymore. Kunchen, why do you think I've done what I've done here? I have one real-life friend that plays EverQuest, but he plays it completely different than I do, on a completely different server, and he has zero interest in joining, so if you don't have friends that play the game, sometimes we gotta make them. Where are your friends now? Yes, it's me. Hi. It's the same thing I did with Destiny 2 as well. It was so incredibly difficult to find people to play with that I just kind of forced myself into a group of friends. And like, I consider them to be like lifelong buddies now. We'll be a Bard on Teak, remember the... Yeah. Bard group. Cake, that was the real quest, the friends we make along the way, and the Chronos, yeah. And the occasional banhammers. Not a fan of the Faceless folks. I was in their guild on Mischief, and they were asshats to me over an accidental train, and 10 of them were cussing me out over it. That sounds about what I've heard from people in the past. And the trains we dropped on assholes. There are definitely some interesting characters that take this game a little bit too seriously. But if I guess if I'm playing a hobby as a full-time lifestyle job, then things would probably also upset me severely as well. Hey, we finally broke 1,000 across the board except for Wisdom. Oh. I hear they don't care to train others, but they get trained. But when they get trained, they cry about it. I've never really seen the guys in action, so I have no opinion of it. I just have like what I see of Zaid, and I like his content, but I don't see him play the game, so. Love his YouTube channel though. I love just chilling out, listening to lore videos in the mornings when I'm waking up. It's very relaxing. And I also like to hear about drama, even though I have like literally no part in it, personally. EQ lore videos? Yeah, Zaid drops EQ lore videos. Like he's done it over like the Monk epic, the Ranger and Druid epic, the Enchanter epic. He also does like drama videos. It's worth checking out. I think it's worth checking out. Sounds like my kind of thing. Yeah. His name is Zaid, Z-A-I-D-E, Zaid God on YouTube. He's like the leader of the Faceless. Entertaining videos, though. Dude, I need to start giving out VKP every time we kill this poor monk. This monk is just getting his... Or is it the other bard? Oh, it's the other bard. No, it's not the other bard. It's got to be the monk that's getting his ass handed to him. Go check him out. You can listen to him bitch about people cheating and then listen to him tell you about cheating. It's all... Tell me how you really feel, buddy. Ominous, I love you, dude. Oh, that's not the thing I intended to pull, but that works too. This whole bard thing is pretty nice. I like this. And we haven't also lost power due to any storms or anything yet. Let's knock on wood. Oh, fuck yeah, some Earthworm Gem music. Let's fucking go. What a classic game. It's crazy to think that, like, my bard is now my highest level persona. Players who can appreciate the utility of pulling and CC and all that love being a bard main. It's so foreign to me. I'm almost always used to playing like a druid or a rogue. It's really a great class if you're not just an AFK camp bard. It always cracks me up because, like, several of my friends that like bard, love bard, refuse to pull. Like, they are adamant, like, I will not pull for you. And it's like, but you have the speed and you have the fading memory and you have, like, why? I don't want to pull. Okay. Bard is super fun when you get to do this stuff. Probably my favorite. Bard pre-melody was a chore. Also, instrument swapping. Ugh, my wrist, yeah. That I get. Bugs. Where the bugs at? I will say I'm also, like, pleasantly surprised with the DPS this guy is putting out. But I gotta be really careful. Like, every time I turn around, I'm having to go out and pull, and I sit here, like, looking at something, messing up the pool. Okay, where's the... Here we go. Big bug. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Got a 2 for... 3 for... Uh-oh. Prepare thy anus. Yeah, I'm still just fucking shocked that we found this group just randomly down here. Feel special. I decided to do some harvesting in EverQuest 2 and have you on the other monitor. Now that's saying something right there. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. I'm always happy to have another person in chat. I appreciate it. Okay, there's another one. Also, it helps if I turn attack on. Jesus. I wonder how much better the songs get from 80 to 85. Did the storms finally clear out? Whereabouts are you? I'm in Oklahoma City. So, like, even the storms, quote-unquote, that we were supposed to have, like, I think I heard thunder, like, once or twice, but never actually saw any rain. So I'm guessing everything I had was, like, more south of me. Not really that far apart. Yeah. I'm guessing you're, like, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Oh, Tyler. Dude, holy shit. I have some stories about Tyler. One of my friends getting pulled over going 120 miles an hour through Tyler, Texas. We were taking a friend group road trip down to Dallas, and we drove through Tyler. And a buddy of mine decided it was going to be a good time to try to race and go 120 miles an hour. I live in Jacksonville, 20 miles south of Tyler. Ah. Yeah, it was a good time. Nothing like spending an entire weekend pulling the money together to get my buddy out of jail for going 120 miles an hour through Tyler, Texas. He got pulled over, thrown out of the car, got arrested. I used to work in Jacksonville for a small world, dude. Medic, you've been all over the place, buddy. Nurses in TMF are in Jacksonville are cunts. Wow, dude. Tell us how you really feel, buddy. Live about 4 blocks from the hospital. Super small world. That's quite a statement. Yep, that is quite a statement indeed. that was like 0 to 100 so quick. I used to work there. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. There were always assholes anytime we brought a patient in. Why did you come here? I don't know, to save a life? Jesus. You should have been like, never mind, and just take the patient and just turn right back out. Because it says emergency out front. I don't know. I don't know, it's a hospital? I hated running 911 calls at River Run. I know about River Run too. Ask me why. Drunk people at ATVs. What could go wrong? Ooh. Okay, let's keep this pain train going for you. Oh, that's a twofer. I'm not convinced the prerequisite for entry into River Run is you have to be obliterated drunk and maintain it through your stay. Can't convince me otherwise. Obliterated drunk. I'm really sad. I really wanted to get drunk this weekend. But I didn't, so I should actually be proud of myself. I got some fancy ass wine at that plant festival. It has its own designated helicopter landing zone. When the hell did that become such an idea for a good time? You might as well play with uranium. Oh shit, I didn't mean to pull too. Whoops. You're busy buying fancy ass beer and wine to drink any of it? Apparently so. It was funny because it was literally like the plant festival and nobody fucking bought any plants. I went with a group of people. Nobody bought any plants. Like we walked away with fancy Oklahoma made salt, beer, wine, and honey. No plants. One thing about sucks about the level 12 cap on beta is 8 slot bags. That makes harvesting a nightmare. I don't have enough bag slots, damn it. Yeah. Yeah. Inventory slot issues in games piss me off to no end. It's one of the reasons why I've avoided going back to playing any Diablo games. Because you want to talk about like bad inventory space. Fading memory. Oh, we got ads up over here now. So I'm guessing since it's beta, are they actually going to let you keep your characters at all, Mesa Man? Or are they just going to like wipe and reset once the server actually launches? It's kind of like, I feel like it's a stupid question, but I'm genuinely kind of curious if like the people who help with the beta, if they're going to let you keep one of your characters. Statement about Team F nurses may be outdated. I haven't worked there since 2017. Oh, it's been a minute. I'm sure there's a whole new slew of people who work there now. EverQuest 2 decided to go free to play. It was limited on how many bags you can have. Really pissed people off. What's the point? Just sub and get over it. No more limit. Free to play is such a pointless gesture and push the chrono idea to an insane situation with screwed over in game. Yeah. Dude, okay. Speaking of EverQuest 2 economy, Mesa Man, when I was playing on Antonia Bale, EverQuest 2, about 2 months ago, is my first time playing in like 15 years. We were playing there, and I jokingly saw someone selling or wanting to buy Chrono for 8 billion platinum, and I was like, "That's a joke. That's a joke. It's not real." So I met him. Nope. The dude gave me 4 separate trades of transactions because you can only interact with 2 billion platinum at a time. He did 4 separate transactions with me to give me 8 billion platinum to give him a chrono. And last I heard, it's all the way up to 10 billion on that server. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, and I thought, like, Furion V was bad for a while, because on Furion V, you used to be able to buy and sell chrono for 11 million, and I thought that was excessive. People wonder why TLEs are so good. It's because live is so bad. Yeah, you know what's bad? When even the platinum is inflated to, like, ridiculous amounts. Like, genuinely kind of shocking. But billions. I was just like, what the fuck is this? The fact that, like, he gave me several transactions of billions of platinum and I could have just bowed out and left and been like, peace. I wouldn't have. But the fact that you even have to treat it like that is kind of shocking. Get away from my harvest node, punk. I still don't even know what class I'm going to play. I think in your stream when I was talking last, I had mentioned that I might play like a healer class of some kind. I'm still leaning towards that. I really want to play some sort of a healer. Because I think that'd be fun to be like really needed for groups, since it's going to be so group heavy already. Or at least group dependent, I should say. Y'all have me curious about the origins thing. Are the bard classes fun in EverQuest 2? What is it? Is it Troubadour and Dirge? Troubadour and Dirge, I think, are the two like bard-esque classes. One of them's like really flamboyant, over-the-top movements. If I could 100% be incorrect, but I'm just remembering what, like, Ion told me bits and pieces of. Oh. You guys got that. Let me pull another one. There's a Troubadour and Dirge. Both are scouts and both are a buff class. And come in another one. But you also have to think of it like this, Kun-Chen. I don't really think there's like puller classes in EverQuest 2. Like, Messaman's welcome to correct me if I'm wrong, but like dungeons and stuff like that in EverQuest 2, you're going from start to finish. You're not really sitting in a spot and killing over and over again, from my understanding, unless it's like way different in the old version of EverQuest. So I don't really think it's going to be like a puller per se. I think the tank does that. Trubs are buffing casters, Dirge are for buffing melee. Oh, there. Okay. Easy enough explanation. Surges can resurrect, though, which gives them a slight advantage over Trouds. And do they get 2 melee DPS as well while providing their utility? I'm pretty sure that they're like also dual wielding and meleeing. Yeah, all while that's happening. Yep. So you get to look cool while you're doing it too. Oh, Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting to turn my attack on. Because I'm like turning it off to fading memories. Dude, I just hit that dude for 25,000 damage. Jesus Christ. That's a whole lot more damage than I expected. It's way up from like 400 damage 7 or 8 levels ago. I do miss appearance gear in the beta. Right now my paladin looks like Robin Hood with plate shoulders and boots. It's quite comical. I'm all for over the top in a video game. Let's go. Why not? I will say I'm actually pretty impressed with how consistent this group has maintained this entire time. I mean, shit, we're coming up on 4 hours, almost. Is the beta closed? Oh, like for Origins? Oh yeah, classic. You gotta be subbed though. So, Kunchen, if you're playing on an account that you're subbed on EverQuest, you'll also be subbed on EverQuest too. By the way. Yep. Thankfully that does carry over. But the Origin server, there's no chrono. No chrono at all. Kunchen, that's the reason why so many people are so excited about. It's going to be the first chrono-free server they've ever introduced. All access, yep. Yeah, this is literally like the first chrono-free server they've ever introduced, so... Another reason why I'm kind of hyped to see what it's going to be like with no chrono bloat in the economy. Best damn thing they've ever done, hands down. I'm still impressed that they even thought it was going to be like an idea worth trying to pull off, personally. A for effort, yep. Can putz around with this camp. Well, like, quest my mob on... Well, I can't my quest mob on Quarm. Ooh. Wait. When does Kunark drop on Quarm? Chrono free server on EverQuest or Ever... It's EverQuest 2, MJ. I don't think you'll ever do one for EverQuest 1. But I also didn't think they would ever do one for EverQuest 2, so who knows? Who knows? Farm Kunark is soon a month. Oh, damn, it's already been 9 months. Holy shit. Damn, dude. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's already been that long. That's kind of insane. Why are we killing so slow? Oh. We have people not attacking. That explains that. Slow and steady. June 1 is soft release. Kunark only can't travel in or out of full unlock Kunark is July 1st. Oh. So they're kind of doing like a phased release of it. So people could start leveling characters and stuff on it for a month, and then like the full unlock for the entire server will be a month later. Interesting. I'm kind of curious what that decision, why that decision was made. I guess that way so Kunark can kind of make its own established economy. So you, we can create Ixar and only level on Kunark. I forgot Kunark Lizard patch. So I guess maybe they can start making like their own self-sustained economy on Kunark. And then everyone else can start like bleeding over from the old world. Huh. Interesting though. Just so not everything is flooded really. Not all epics are insta-turn maybe. That's fair. Probably to let lizards catch up for when the level 50s invade the continent. That's fair, yeah. That's an interesting release process. That's actually kind of cool. So it's all very self-sustained. I hate being attacked when I'm trying to harvest. My ears get red. My farming! Dude, I totally get that though. Okay, we're probably going to call things quits once we get to 85 here. We got a nice little stream in today. We're going to get some relaxing in. some adulting done before the week becomes back to work mode. Get some cleaning done. There we go. I feel like my bard's gonna be pretty well off at 85 now. We'll have a whole new slew of spells. We'll jump into House of Thule content next time we hop on this guy. Let's see here. I don't know, it's kind of funny because I keep thinking that I'm gonna have like a new set of gear to get into soon. But we're basically just leveling all the way up to 105 or 100 with this gear set. We don't have any new level or gear for another half month. Are you on FE? No, this is on Vaniki. Happy. We're normally on FE. We've just been focusing on leveling this bard for whatever reason. Actually, no reason in particular other than just to have like a high level character on Vaniki. Now that Fabled stuff has gone away, I can actually go through and start like farming this guy some new illusions. I can get like some shrink clickies. I can hit Vexthal. I can start hitting like Plane of Fear, stuff like that. Another hammer ornament. We'll get a little bit of EXP into this. Congrats on your unique ornament. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. It's funny though because like how many do I have by now? Love the Uber Twink servers. Yeah, I think it's fucking awesome. We have 5 of those that we can claim now. So I guess we'll be able to mess around with it. We'll have the ornaments for Teak whenever we end up getting there. We'll get like the last kill in here. And then we're going to be done here. Hey, Messaman, are you streaming right now? Let's see if we got anybody online. Oh, he's streaming now. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. If you guys want to stick around for the raid, I appreciate it. We're going to raid Mesa Man. He's playing EverQuest 2 right now. If not, we'll be back later. Probably not today, but maybe tomorrow. Anywho's peeps. Have a good night.